Muletrain!
And it is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Wednesday, June the 29th, 2016, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Natalie Deanne Head, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. David Head of Muleshoe, became the bride of Brian Keith Glendenning Saturday evening at 6:30 at the Wildflower Barn, which is located in Driftwood, Texas, which is in the hill country out of Austin between Wimberley and Dripping Springs. Natalie is the granddaughter of Marshall Head, also of Muleshoe, and Pat Nichols of Lubbock, former longtime resident of Muleshoe. Congratulations to Natalie and Brian Glendenning on their wedding last weekend. Joy Stansel tells us that Janice Morrison will be honored on Wednesday afternoon at 2:30 in the dining room of the Parkview Nursing Care Center with a retirement party. Of course, tomorrow, on Thursday, will be her last day as the activity director at the Parkview. Also at the Parkview Nursing Care Center, the Christmas card project money has been used to purchase 8 raised flower beds, the soil for those flower beds, and the plants. And many of the residents at the Parkview Nursing Care Center have enjoyed so very much planting their own flowers. A portion of that is in memory of Judge Glenn Williams, and that is a wonderful project Christmas card every Christmas season at the Muleshoe Parkview Nursing Care Center. And at the high in Muleshoe on Tuesday was 90 degrees and the low was 56. It was 61 degrees to start Wednesday morning at 7 o'clock here in Muleshoe. And now, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company. 5 Area plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Sliding control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Isolated showers and thunderstorms are possible this afternoon, mainly after 1 p.m. Sunny otherwise with a high near 92 degrees. West-southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming south this afternoon. Chance of precipitation is 20%. Partly cloudy tonight with a low around 62. South winds around 10 miles per hour. Sunny on Thursday, high near 96 degrees. South-southwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, then partly cloudy Thursday night, low around 64. Friday, another chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny, high near 94 degrees. South winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Friday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms again, mostly cloudy, low around 66. Rain chances continue into the weekend with Saturday a 20% chance of rain, partly sunny, high near 92 degrees. Saturday night a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, low around 66. Sunday a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny, high near 94 degrees. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms again Sunday evening, partly cloudy, low around 66. And repeating our forecast for today, on Wednesday, sunny with the high near 92. Isolated showers and thunderstorms possible after 1 p.m. Chance of precipitation is 20%. Partly cloudy tonight, low around 62. South winds around 10 miles per hour. Then on Thursday, sunny, high near 96 degrees. South-southwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy Thursday night, low around 64. And if you want to know, as of right now, on Independence Day, Monday, the National Weather Service out of Lubbock is calling for a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms for Monday here in Muleshoe. Mostly sunny, high near 95 degrees. Monday night, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms again, partly cloudy, low around 67. 5-area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
Monday is the 4th of July, and always in Muleshoe, it's a big celebration day, and it'll start at 10 o'clock on Monday morning with a day of honor and the parade down Main Street, Muleshoe. If you plan to be in the parade, they want mules, and more mules. They want marching bands. They want floats, and they want entries from businesses and riding posses and everyone to come and enjoy the 4th of July in Muleshoe, a day of honor. Line up in the parade on the south end of Main at 9 o'clock. Now at 10:10 in the parade, they will stop and honor all veterans, all military servicemen and women now serving our country, and first responders. That will be a ceremony at Main and Avenue B in the parade. So be sure, if you're a veteran, you're down there to line up about 9 o'clock or a little after. Also, if you're a military man or woman or a first responder, they want to honor all of you. Now, following the parade, it will turn and go down the South First Street or the Martin Highway, and everyone should then congregate at the courthouse square. There will be vendors galore. There'll be food galore, a tractor show until 3 o'clock, and a car show also until 3 o'clock. There'll be buggy rides available for everyone, dunking booth, water polo, and much, much more fun for everyone. Then at 12 noon, over at the National Mule Memorial, they will open the Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture office. At 2 o'clock, there will be an open house where you can shop and enjoy a Coke and popcorn. And, they have a store in there of Muleshoe souvenirs at the Chamber of Commerce, right adjacent to the National Mule Memorial on U.S. Highway 84. Now, at 1 o'clock, back at the Courthouse Square, there will be the World Championship Muleshoe Pitching Contest. At 2 o'clock, the hot dog eating contest, also on the courthouse lawn. At 3 o'clock until 9 o'clock, a DJ will be entertaining everyone. Now, most of these events are free of charge. It's a way for the Chamber of Commerce members here in Muleshoe to thank you for shopping at home in Muleshoe all year round. At 4 o'clock, they'll announce the award winners in the parade, the World Championship Muleshoe Pitching Contest, if it's over by then, the Tractor and Car Show, also the 4th and Long Flag Football, and the co-ed softball winners. Now, Sunday, those tournaments, the 4th and Long Flag Football and the co-ed softball tournaments, start in our new city park. July the 1st through the 4th of July, also in our city park, there will be the Gary Moore Carnival set up for everyone to enjoy. At 5 o'clock on the afternoon of the 4th of July, there will be the Little Miss Firecracker and the Little Mr. Firecracker pageant. Now, this is for under a year old. That's one division. 1 through 3 year old, another division. And the third division is 4 through 6 year olds. So be sure that your child or your grandchild is entered in the Little Miss and Little Mr. Firecracker pageant. And it will start at 5 o'clock at the Courthouse Square. Call the Chamber of Commerce office at 806-272-4248 for more information about any of these events. There will be a street dance at the courthouse from 7 to 9, and then, of course, the Muleshoe Volunteer Fire Department will shoot off the giant fireworks display in our new city park when it's good and dark, and that's usually around 10 o'clock. All the vendors will be at the Courthouse Square this year. And there's much more to tell you about in Muleshoe on the 4th of July. That's the place to come and celebrate a day of honor. So stay tuned and we'll tell you more events coming up on the 4th. But first, a message from our sponsors.
Libby Liao and Angelica Toscano want you to join them at Liao's Mexican Food Restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. Come and eat anything from quesadillas to grilled cheese and the best hamburgers in town, open every day of the week. I especially like the bean and cheese burritos. I have traveled throughout Texas, New Mexico, and Colorado and never eaten at a better Mexican food restaurant than the original Liao's. This is Julia Reynolds, and I know that the original Liao's is the best.
And this edition of the Muletrain News is being brought to you today by Liao's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where Phil, Tommy, and all of the personnel at the First Bank, 202 South First Street, 806-272-4515, right here in Muleshoe, invite you to spend your 4th of July Independence Day right here in Muleshoe, with the Chamber of Commerce sponsoring the big parade that will line up at 9 a.m. and come down Main Street at 10 a.m. Spend your 4th right here in Muleshoe, encourages the First Bank. Phil, Tommy, and all their personnel, 202 South First Street, right here in Muleshoe, Texas, 806-272-4515. Of course, they'll be closed on Monday, Independence Day. The First Bank is member FDIC.
Enjoy seeing the interview we did with the new director of the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, Geraldine Redwine of the Lasbuddy area. She is online and on the air both, and telling about their big giveaway and their 4th of July luncheon they will serve at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, located at Main and Avenue D in Muleshoe. And that playhouse is adorable. You will enjoy seeing it. But, you know, up in the top of the playhouse is a loft. and that can be used for wonderful storage area. And also, if you don't have a child to buy a ticket for that playhouse, you can use it in your backyard, or you could use it in your front yard. It's that cute. Or you could use it on your farm as a storage house if you don't have any children to give it to. Now, the playhouse proper is 8 by 10 feet. The room is 6 by 8, and the porch adds 4 by 8 feet onto it. The tickets are on sale now for $10 each, or 3 tickets will cost you $25. You can call the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center at 806-272-4969, and I know someone would bring you tickets right to your home or your business, or you can see the president of the board of the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, Kenneth Henry, or all of the board members, or go by the Senior Citizen Center office, and they will certainly sell you a ticket. Mr. Holes is there, and he sold me a ticket yesterday afternoon, and I'll know he would do the same for you. Now, the drawing will be at 2 o'clock on the afternoon of the 4th of July, and you do not need to be present to win at the Senior Citizen Center to win this adorable storage house or playhouse. Shortly after the 4th of July parade moves down Main Street, Muleshoe, and back up South 1st Street or the Martin Highway, they will start serving at the Senior Citizen Center a barbecue luncheon for everyone. Now, this is barbecue with all the trimmings, and tickets will be $10 for adults and $5 for children 10 and under. And they will serve from 11 until 2 at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center to the public. That's at Main and Avenue D. In addition, the senior citizens will be making wonderful baked goods for a silent auction that you can bid on there at the center too, and then stay for the drawing of the playhouse storage house at 2 o'clock. Muleshoe Meals on Wheels has been given a grill to make money on, and so on the 4th of July at the Bailey County Courthouse, they will be drawing for that grill. Now, tickets are on sale today for $5 each, and all money will go to the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels Incorporated. And you can call Judy Kaufman at the senior office at the courthouse, 806-272-3647 here in Muleshoe, and she will see that you get a ticket. They're $5 on that grill. Muleshoe's July 4th Golf Scramble will start at 1 at the Muleshoe Country Club, and that also will benefit Muleshoe Meals on Wheels. $35 entry fee per person, and lunch donations will also go to Muleshoe Meals on Wheels at the Muleshoe Country Club. Another drawing, Muleshoe Lions Club 4th of July drawing will be for a Browning silver 12-gauge rifle, and it is $1,000 what this is worth. That rifle, it's $5 a ticket, but they're only going to sell 500 tickets. The winner will be announced after the parade, so get your ticket now from Laura Brown. She works at the United Dairymen of Arizona offices here in Muleshoe, and that's the old Alco building, and it's on U.S. Highway 84 or West American Boulevard in Muleshoe. So there's a lot of chances to win a lot of great things right here in Muleshoe on the 4th of July, besides all the fun you can have. And that fun starts this Friday with the carnival set up here in Muleshoe at our new city park under the auspices of the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce. On Wednesday, happy birthday to Helen Cook, Rusty Whitt, Alton Burton. Also, a big happy birthday to you if you're celebrating this day. On Thursday, happy birthday to Sharon Johnson, Linda Washington, Buck Johnson, Dwayne Schaefer, formerly of Muleshoe, Devin Orozco, and congratulations to Miss Ronnie Schaefer, formerly of Muleshoe, now living down in Stephenville, Miss Joe Rhodes, formerly of Muleshoe, and Mr. Miss Johnny St. Clair, also formerly of Muleshoe, now living in Lubbock, the hub city. And congratulations to you, too, if you're celebrating this week a wedding anniversary. Vacation Bible School at the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe will be held this year at the church starting on Saturday morning, July the 16th, and it'll be one day only. Don't forget, the Muleshoe City Water Park is open every day except on Mondays, so they will be closed on the 4th of July. And on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday, their hours are 1 to 6, and it is $3 admission into the water park. Ladies' night is 6:30 to 8 on Tuesdays. All moms and toddlers come and swim on Thursday evenings, 6:30 to 7:30, and Friday it's always teen night, 8:30 to 10 at the Muleshoe City Water Park, located near Avenue D and 16th Street in our new city park. We'll be back with more Muletrain news, so please stay tuned.
Have a happy and safe 4th of July from Frying Cox, 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, and Farwell Hardware, 305 Avenue A in Farwell, Texas. Get the quick shade 10x10 instant canopy, simple to set up and perfect for your holiday get-together in the park or in your backyard. And find great plastic, stackable, zero gravity, and folding patio and camping chairs along with tables. Also, if you're looking for an American flag for Independence Day, Frying Cox has you covered. Find stick flags, outdoor and indoor flags, and flag sets, all of course made in the USA. If the heat is getting you down, Frying Cox and Farwell Hardware has swamp coolers and refrigerated air conditioners, and perfect for your barn, garage, or large outdoor gatherings, the portable large outdoor fan. Keep the pests away with citronella candles, off cutter, and insect yard spray. Yeti hopper bags, Yeti coolers, and ramblers available in several different colors and sizes. And if you're looking for the perfect end to your hot Independence Day celebration, make some homemade ice cream with the electric ice cream maker available now at Frying Cox. Have a safe and happy 4th of July from Frying Cox, 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, and Farwell Hardware, 305 Avenue A in Farwell, Texas.
Frying Cox will be closed on Monday, the 4th of July. The red, white, and blue summer sale is going on right now at BK Boutique, 200 East 21st Street in Clovis, New Mexico. And be sure and tell them that I sent you, and they will treat you with the VIP BK Boutique treatment. Now, BK Boutique also carries the Merle Norman cosmetic line, and they're open every day except on Sunday and Monday. Tuesday through Friday's hours are 10 to 5. That's Mountain Standard Time, of course. and Saturday's hours 10 to 3. And if you like to browse, they'll let you browse till your heart is content at the red, white, and blue summer sale at BK Boutique, 200 East 21st Street in Clovis, New Mexico. But if you need help, Betty and Beth will certainly help you find just what you're looking for, not just for the 4th of July celebrations, but for every summer event, whether it's casual or very formal. They have it in the red, white, and blue summer sale now going on at BK Boutique, 200 East 21st Street in Clovis, New Mexico.
The swing bed program is now available at the Muletrain Medical Center for Medicare patients discharged from Muleshoe or any other hospital following an acute illness, injury, or surgery, but still need time and physical therapy to heal and strengthen before going home. Call Lucy Garcia to find out more information about the swing bed program. She's an RN at the Muletrain Medical Center, 806-272-4524, to see if you or your loved one qualifies for the swing bed program at the Muletrain Medical Center, 708 South 1st Street. Call Lucy Garcia RN at 806-272-4524. The Board of Trustees of the Muleshoe Independent School District will meet in regular session on Thursday, June the 30th at 7 in the evening at the School Administration Office, 514 West Avenue G. Among items on the agenda are the opening ceremonies, administrative reports, approve minutes of the June 13th meeting, conduct public hearing of the 2016-17 budget, adopt budget for the 16-17 school year, consider approval of final budget amendment for the 15-16 school year, consider approval of purchase of 71 passenger route bus, consider personnel and accept resignations. That's going on Thursday, June the 30th at 7 in the evening. Board of Trustees meeting of the Muleshoe Independent School District at the School Administration Office, 514 West Avenue G. Then in 2 weeks, on Monday, July the 11th, they will meet again in regular session at 7 in the evening at the School Administration Office. Among items on the agenda or the opening ceremonies, which includes an open forum, administrative reports, look at finance and food service, consider TASB assembly delegate and alternate designations, conduct quarterly evaluation of the superintendent, consider personnel, and accept resignations. That's going on Monday, July the 11th at 7 in the evening at the School Administration Office, 514 West Avenue G. Look sometime next week here on Channel 6 as well as on our website, muleshoetv.com. We'll have a very interesting interview that we did with Superintendent of the MISD Schools, Dr. R.L. Richards, and the MISD Board of Trustees President Carol Precure about the tax swap election that will come up in September. So look for that next week here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as muleshoetv.com.
On our prayer list, please remember Tori Alvarado. She lives here in Muleshoe, and she was injured in the Clovis area near the airport recently in a wreck. She is the daughter of Eddie and Rachel Alvarado of Muleshoe. Tori Alvarado on our prayer list, along with many others like Tommy Merritt of Roswell, formerly of Muleshoe. In fact, Tommy and Marjorie Merritt opened the Sonic Drive-In here in Muleshoe a number of years ago, and then they moved over into New Mexico. And he has been moved in Lubbock to rehab. Remember Tommy Merritt and his wife, Margie. Gladys Black fell recently and broke her leg, and she did have to have surgery. At our last report, she was in Covenant Medical Center in Lubbock in room 665. Gladys Black and all of her large family are in our thoughts and prayers. Always remember our dear friend and faithful listener, Barbara Blackman, in your prayers and her family. Also, Cheryl Morris is home now, and remember Cheryl and her family. and Peggy Bruton is at home and recuperating from very major surgery she had recently. She and her husband both are in our prayers. Hattie Ray Lambert has been in University Medical Center in Lubbock with asthma-related problems, but she has been dismissed. Hattie Ray Lambert, former longtime resident of Muleshoe, now lives in Lubbock. Louis Wayne Schaefer and Wanda, Cleo Ward and Ruby and their family, Anderson Grulke and his family. He is the young son of Miss Jim Grulke. Anderson just graduated from South Plains College in Levelland. Little Eliza Dodd of Portales, daughter of Jana Foster Dodd, a 1998 MHS graduate, and granddaughter of Jane Foster Carlton of Portales also. And little Eliza is ill and needs to be in our concerning prayer list. Also, Jane Foster Carlton, her grandmother, taught at Mary D. Shazo for many years. Roy Shoemaker, formerly of Muleshoe, father of Dolores Harvey, is now a resident of the Crosbyton Nursing Home. Darren Bach's fund is still open at the First Bank here in Muleshoe. Frankie Carpenter at home. Brother Richard Kaufman and his wife Carolyn of Kermit. He has cancer. He is the father of Brother Jeff Kaufman of Muleshoe. Aline Bryant, Larry Thornton, the family of Ruth Guzman, who died last Wednesday at Covenant Medical Center in Lubbock. Linda Bennett Baker of Portales, formerly of Muleshoe, and her husband Roy. Linda is now at home in Portales. Suzanne McCrae of San Angelo, daughter of Ann and Robert Johnson of Muleshoe. Debbie Ridlin of Sudan and her husband John. Chad Parker of Muleshoe. Adela Valadez, of Muleshoe. Margaret Adams at home here in Muleshoe. Ray and Janetta Precure. Terry and James Byers. Jim Pat and Susie Clonch. Angela and Eric Hall. Corlin and Jim Paul Jarman. Lita Sue and Doyle King. Nina and Bob Landers. Laurinette Mason. Landon Nichols. Sam Dameron. Mary Ellen Robertson, Maxine and Clinton Rogers, Carrie John Schuster, R.L. and Doris Scott, the families of Jane Wiseman, 80 of Sudan, Patsy Angeli Chancellor, daughter of the late Mr. and Mrs. E.K. Angeli of the Pleasant Valley community. She was the sister-in-law of Pat and Phyllis Angeli. Doug Parrish, 79 of Earth. Guillermo Valadez, 55 of Muleshoe. Little 21-month-old Reed Markle's family. Willie James, 81 of Muleshoe's family. Remember them in your prayers too. Dorothy Sorley, Gabriella Stone, Brian Taylor, Dorothy Turner, Glenn Watkins, Joel Cowart, and he is the son of Dr. and Miss Barry Cowart of Muleshoe. Paul Porner, 76 of Muleshoe. Claudine Embry, 86 of Lubbock, former longtime resident of Muleshoe. Alicia Gregory, 67 of Spring Lake. She was the sister of Jamie Myers of Muleshoe. Betty Glaze, former longtime resident of Muleshoe, 87 years of age. Remember in your prayers Larry Cox, also Bernie Martz, Nelda Merritt, Ellen and Horace Morgan, Joe Posey, Carlene Stroud, who had back surgery recently, and Gail Wilcox.
Ha!
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Liao's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News program rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6 and find it as well on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Influence of an earthquake. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 76 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. Call them 806-272-4504. Check them out online at www.bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Douglas Walton has been an artist 40 years and says his career is just beginning. 3 years ago, an event changed his work.
And it was one of my students wearing a red dress with blue and yellow geometric designs. I was drinking a glass of iced tea. The sun was shining through the ice. The pure beauty, not of things, but of color and light. So that started the process of going away from the physical objects into a higher form of expression.
He takes art students on foreign trips every year.
Basically to allow them to learn to become the true participant in the different cultures.
2 years ago, he and his students experienced an earthquake in Nepal.
We had lunch at the border, getting ready to cross the Friendship Bridge, when everything changed. The earthquake of Nepal, a 7.8 magnitude, and boulders bigger than cars came down around us. Not falling down the mountain, but catapulting from the mountain. And so for the next 5 days, we had nothing. No food, no water. But we were never frightened. In our refugee camp, 5,000 villagers coming together. They too with nothing, but no crying, no sadness. And the first thing they did was put the Buddha prayer flags up so that the spirit would be there. And in the earthquake of Nepal, the reason there was no crying and no sadness is that the Nepalese people are filled with spirit. Their spirit is big. So collectively, their spirit became far larger than the small, insignificant earthquake.
Douglas Walton of Louisiana conducts art workshops all over Texas. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.
Time now for the market report, brought to you today by Stephen Dement, financial advisor with Edward Jones, member SIPC. He's located right here in Muleshoe in his office at 104 West 2nd Street. Call 806-272-4102. Speak with Stephen or branch office administrator Dana Rempe. The market report was recorded this Wednesday, June 29, 2016 at 11 a.m.
This is Dana Rempe of Edward Jones bringing you the daily financial market report. U.S. stock markets continue its upswing this morning as fears of the economic impact about the UK's decision to leave the European Union lessened. In economic news, consumer spending rose 0.4%, breaking the slow start of spending for this year. In earnings news, Monsanto reported third-quarter earnings results below expectations. Bond prices are down this morning as a result of the increasing stock markets. So far this morning in the S&P 500, the best-performing sector is energy, while the worst-performing sector is utilities. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 218 to 17,628. The S&P 500 Index is up 28 to 2,064, and the NASDAQ Composite Index is up 75 to 4,767. This morning, volume on the New York Stock Exchange is high with 405 million shares traded. Advancers are outnumbering decliners by a wide margin. In commodity markets, the spot price of gold is up $10 to $1,321. The spot price of silver is up 53 cents to $18.31, and crude oil prices are up $1 to $49. In bond markets, the 30-year Treasury yield is currently 2.26%, and the 10-year Treasury yield is 1.46%. In stocks of local interest, Procter & Gamble is up $1.05 to $83.51. Berkshire Hathaway is up 85 cents to $141.13. Xcel Energy is down 10 cents to $43.65. Pfizer is up 63 cents to $35.07. Walt Disney is up $1.05 to $97.10. Apple is up 59 cents to $94.19. Johnson & Johnson is up 61 cents to $118.84. Chevron is up $2.57 to $104.20. And AT&T is up 35 cents to $42.37. This is Dana Rempe of Edward Jones, member SIPC, serving individual investors with personalized attention and long-term financial advice at 104 West 2nd Street in Millshoe. Daily commentary is also located on our website at edwardjones.com.